Good luck everybody.
My name's John Horsey. I'm the manager and organiser of the Anglers World Fly Fishing Championships. It's the biggest individual fly fishing championships in Europe and probably in the world actually. We've been going for about 15 years now. We've had various sponsors from Lexus and through now to Anglers World, which is a big holiday company. We've got great co-sponsors. We have Witchwood on board and we have lots of tackle prizes throughout the heats and also at the final. So this year we have a final only. Due to COVID and other problems over the last few years, we've just had a final. And we've dispensed with the individual heats, but it looks like we might well be going back to heats again next year. But this year we sold out in under 4 hours, the 100 places that are that are available today. So we've got a full match. We've got anglers from England, Scotland, Ireland and Wales. And we've also got one guy who's travelled all the way across from Canada. So it is becoming a bit of a worldwide competition. The fishing's been tricky and we've had so much hot weather during the summer. It's made trout fishing quite difficult at times. But thankfully with a bit of cooler weather, there's quite a lot of fish being caught now. So I would expect the winner today to come in with something like 10 or 12 fish. And if he does, that should be great. But the main thing is we want a rod average of about 3 or 4, which means everybody's had a good chance of catching fish. And certainly at Draycote, it fishes so well and they provide great fishing for everybody that I think we will get a good average. So the Anglers World competition is known as the friendly fly fishing competition. It's the biggest individual fly fishing competition that we have in this country. But it's open not just to experienced fly competition anglers, but also to beginners. So you can fish the competition without having any competition experience. Normally you'll be paired in a boat with somebody that you don't know, and that's done by random draw. But most competition anglers are really willing to share information, flies and tactics, especially with people that are new to the sport. So don't be frightened, don't be put off of entering the competitions. It's a great way of learning. It means that you can enter a match and fish with a world champion for the same price as just getting a boat for yourself. So there's not many sports nowadays where you can turn up and actually be fishing with an international competitor. So you will learn an awful lot. And that's one of the great things about the sport. People like to share information. And competition fishing isn't about secrecy, it's all about sharing. And Mock Morgan, who was a famous Welsh international angler, used to say that with competition fishing, you get into the boat with a stranger, and at the end of the day, you leave having made a new friend. And I think that really is true of competition fishing.
total, but with your bonus is £8 10 ounces. And Peter Baker, 5 fish. Well done, Peter. Good bags both together.
4-3.
£4 3 ounces.
Cheers. Best fish, 2-13.
2.13 the biggest, both together.
5-3.
£5 and 3 ounces, giving you a grand total of £19 3 ounces. Well done, Steve. Now, second person with 10 fish, so 10 fish gives you £16 of bonus.
Best fish, 2-8.
£2 8 is the biggest, both together.
4-11.
4.11. With your bonus is £20 11 ounces.
Oh. Hang on, I'll turn the scales off.
Putting a bit of suspense in here, turning the scales off and on again. So, come down to the weight of the 2 fish. So, Gordon's got 10 fish, £16 of bonus. His biggest fish is
2-14.
Oh, that's a good fish. Both together.
4-12.
4.12. Giving a grand total of £20 12 ounces. 10 fish for per twaddle. So, 8 of those fish were released, so that's £16 of bonus. Biggest fish?
2-15.
£2 15 ounces, which is another good start.
4-12.
And 4.12 is your total, but with your released fish bonus, £20 and 12 ounces. Well done, Phil. Right, so Phil's got 4 fish. His wife doesn't have to put up with that trophy for another year.
She'll be pleased.
She'll be happy, yeah. Biggest fish?
2-13.
2.13, both together.
5-2.
£5 2. With your bonus is £9 2. Pretty quick tonight, seeing there was 100 anglers fishing a day. And first of all, I'd like to thank all of you guys for supporting the event once again this year. Sadly, we didn't hold any heats this year. We're thinking of holding regional heats again next season, but I'm going to contact everybody who's ever fished the competitions in the past by email just to ask thoughts on how you want to play this, whether you just want a final or whether you want heats again in the coming years. So we'll be doing that in the very near future. But I do want to give a special vote of thanks for everybody here at Draycote, to Ivor, Tom, Lee, Alan, all the staff here at Draycote. Once again, we're very... 308 trout caught today, and there's not very many fisheries in the country that could actually produce that, I think, on a day like today, because sun and wind is not very good at the best of times, but when the water temperature is high as well, that's a really good rod average and perfect for a match, really. And everything these guys have done here at Draycote while you've been practicing or fishing in the match has been first class, so they really do look after us all well. So please put your hands together again and thank all the staff here at Draycote. For a fishing holiday, staying in some superb accommodation. Martin's going to film the trip as he usually does, and Pete Gathercole will cover the trip for Trout and Salmon magazine. So that's the holiday, and Martin will let you know. At the moment, we're trying to find out the best deals and where we can actually go. So it will be a little bit of time, but Martin will get in touch with the winner. So finally, I'd like to thank our other key sponsors, and they are Witchwood Game. Now, you might have noticed today that Tom Finney and Neil Golden were out filming the event and taking stills as well. Tom's going to present all the prizes tonight. There's over £2,000 worth of prizes here tonight, so they really have looked after us really well. So please, can you put your hands together and show your appreciation for the guys from Witchwood as well. Right, so on to the results. The fish weighed £4 2 ounces and was caught by Richard Hood. Well done, Richard. Daniel Tranter. Well done, mate. You can take that to try spinning with you. Okay, so the top 10 places in reverse order. All of you win commemorative medals. And 10th to 6th place all win Richwood dry bags, fly lines, fly boxes and other tackle prizes. So, in 10th place with 7 trout for £14 13 ounces, Steve Doherty. In 7th place with 9 trout for £18 1 ounce, James Rice. In 6th place, also with 9 trout, but £18 2 ounces, Kevin Glenn. In 4th place, also with 9 trout, for £19 3 ounces, Steve Cullen. Which means we have a tie for first place, but the runner-up, winning a Richwood RSA flywheel, dry bag, fly box and other prizes, caught 10 trout. They weighed £20 12 ounces, but he was actually beaten by the best fish count back by 1 ounce. So, winning all those prizes, in 2nd place, it's Gordon Levy. Which means the 2022 Anglers World Champion, who gets the Champions Trophy, a Richmond Boatman bag, an EVA luggage, dry bag, Costa sunglasses and other tackle prizes, obviously the Perpetual Trophy as well, and of course a fantastic fishing holiday. He caught 10 trout. They weighed £20 12 ounces. By virtue of 1 ounce on his biggest fish, it's Paul Tweddle! Couldn't have been any closer.